Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Minecraft, and today we're going to try to beat the game on easy, relatively quickly. Uh, shouldn't say speedrunning, because that's a ridiculous term for what I'm about to exhibit. But we're going to jump into a random seed. Here's the sheep, excellent, I'm going to punch it a few times. I want the wool, alright. I should have gotten a sword. I did not realize how inefficient my punching would be, but we're going to beef this tree real quick. I don't know how much you need to beef a tree in order to knock it down, but I think it's an average amount. But I'm still going to get, like, several of these because what I want to do is forego the making a wood axe part of it. And, we'll just... No, with all of this around, yeah, you know, maybe I should, yeah, we'll just make a wood axe after all. So we'll get a wood axe because we'll want to move the crafting table, a sword because I forgot my principles, and then a pickaxe because we will need to get stone before too long. But I will do the least I'm trying to beat this game quickly things ever, and kill a bunch of cows, you know, because you know, meat's good, leather is leather, and alright, so we have a lava pool right here. Now that is good, right? Because you could use a lava pool to make another portal. Not like I know how, but you can. I abstractly know some of the steps you would take to do it. But now we can make a boat. That's good. I'm so hopeless. It amused me to try again. You know, the first time I tried it didn't go well at all, but I had never even beat the game on hard yet, so I didn't know what I was doing. Alright, so what we need to do is be able to get a shield, and then I need a bow. I don't want to go into the nether without a bow, as if I could go right now anyway. But we need a good handful of stone, because we want to be able to make a furnace, and that takes 8, and then we're going to want to be able to make a stone pickaxe, because we'll need that to get iron anyway. Hey, Natasha. You'll be pleased by the ironic name of the stream. Alright, I don't have enough wood to make a boat. I don't have enough wood to make a boat. Yeah, you know, probably the most intense challenge of my life. I don't know if you were watching the one where I tried ages ago. It didn't work. But now I understand more of the game, slightly. Alright, so we've got the furnace. However... yeah, we'll just make the stone pickaxe. And we'll furnace up wherever we end up going to, because there is an ocean here, and an ocean means possible shipwrecks. And so we're going to hunt for a shipwreck. That's a thing people do, right? They have iron in them. There's a temple there, we're going to avoid it, because even on easy, I'm sure guardians are mega obnoxious. But I'm confident that we'll find a shipwreck before too long. It looks like there's a shipwreck right there, actually. Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any doors. I have enough for a couple of doors. Yeah, we'll make them once we're down there. Maybe we'll find an upside down door. You know, I doubt it. But we'll try. We also, you know, we've got plenty of game knowledge for how things work underwater, so I can get some breath in the event that I have to have it, right? Man, it's so much quicker than I had remembered. It's okay. We'll just have some nice raw beef and go back down. It would be better if I, yeah, alright, so we'll be able to regenerate health here. And then we'll just jump into this side of the boat right here. That was the previous one. Alright. In conclusion, I should have made doors. Should have made doors before we came. I'm not wise enough to avoid making the doors. Please let me inside of the door. Oh my goodness, just thank you. Thank you, game. Alright, so instead of an actual map, we get useless stuff. Paper could theoretically be useful. Unlikely to be, but we'll take it along anyway. You know, I might need to make a book or something. So there should be one more chest on here, however. Maybe we have bad chest, chest with a map, and then there's good chest, if good chest exists, but will that be in that one quadrant there? Yes, good chest here, where we find an awesome amount of iron, one single diamond, which will be fine, but, you know, it would have been nice to find a chest, but this is great. You know, 8 iron ingots, that's fantastic. That's going to be able to get us an iron pickaxe, which we absolutely have to have, so that we can mine gold and diamonds if we should come across them. But, so I think we'll just skirt in this direction a little bit, see if we can see any iron, and if not, then we will jump up on the land and look at some things that we don't want to see, like icy stuff that doesn't have iron. No one's ever found iron inside of ice, unless it is there and I just don't know. But anyway, this is exactly the same as trying to beat the game relatively quickly. You know, if it had given me a treasure map, it would have given me an area to go to, but instead we're here, you know, relatively listless. We'll get some more nice leather. Not least because I'll want to make a bundle before too long. I left my boat. This is a terrible disaster. How will I ever beat the game quickly if I don't have a boat? Alright, so we should make something out of the iron. That's what we should do. Like a shield. Do I not have enough wood for a shield? Sometimes I just can't see the icon. I think I don't have enough wood for a shield. Let's get some more wood. You know, whenever I was trying to do this the last time, I think I went down too far looking for diamonds. I think like all the way down isn't a good spot. I think more like medium of the way down is better. But let us make a couple of sticks. And now we've got our Alanis Morissette achievement. It is so very satisfying to read it every time. I never get sick of it. And we're gonna make some breads up there, and we will we'll bake the meats whenever we reach a spot where we're going to do a little bit more smelting, which will hopefully be like when we find some iron. I should not have picked up that armor trim. I don't need it. Useless. Not like this raw mutton and the carrots, which will be delicious and very valuable. Alright, so I now... I can make a bucket. Buckets are good. With a bucket, I could go into the nether right now and then die? Question mark? I need a bow. I need a bow and arrows before I go into the nether, definitely. I'm certainly not wise enough to go in there without a bow and arrows. And that means I'll need a village. Because I'm not gonna, like, make the arrows myself. I think I have a little more sense than that. But, we're running really fast on top of this water. This, solid water here. Many people are saying somebody should come up with a name for this solid water, but no one's been able to come up with one yet that was suitable. If we fall into powder snow and die, that will be a funny thing. I just sort of thought I would find a village by now, but that's, you know, that's the breaks. Importantly, night is about to fall. That'll be good. We'll be able to chomp down on some spiders, get the string we need to make a bow. And maybe somebody will explosively, you know, create variants in the water here. Make a little bit of liquid water instead. Instead of all this solid water that we have here. Hey, look at that. As if by magic, a beautiful village has emerged. So maybe there will be good stuff for us here. And we'll also let night fall so that we can get, you know, the string. We'll not lay down in a bed yet. Little dude here. They've already got a furnace, so we might as well start cooking beef in the furnace while we run around. We'll just leave the door open. What's the worst that could happen? They've all got furnaces. You know, that makes sense because it's a cold place. There you go. He doesn't have a furnace. This dude is broke and cold. These two fellows share one furnace. Good friends. This guy is standing on somebody else's bed. Snow block. I was hoping to be a block of iron. I don't know if you find those in these places, but, you know, you can hope. A bunch of children. Will I kill the golem for iron? You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I will. If I could. I don't know how to kill golems. I assume you just go up and hit them. Every golem I've ever killed, I have killed on, like, peaceful, right? That's a creeper. Oh my god, easy, so easy. I'm not even wearing any armor and they didn't kill me. So first I have to find the golem. You can't kill a golem if you can't find a golem. That's, maybe that's not true. Hey, I found a golem. We'll imprison him here, and then he'll have no choice but to die. No, I guess we'll just have a fair fight. Man, it's like a truck. That'll be like a two-shot. I gotta get some distance here, and then we'll just kite him back across the river. Easy peasy. I don't think we should be taking another hit. Oh no. A little bit of unpredictable speed. I didn't predict the frozen river would be so sketchy, but it looks like we'll be fine. We've got his number. We've got him reached. All right, yeah, and for that, 5 ingots? Yeah, nice. Awesome. Good deal. You said pillar of 3 blocks and hit him. Oh, well, anyway, yeah, that sounds smart. That sounds smart, because you could just, you know, get in a place they couldn't hit you. But, you know. The important thing is if you have a distance in a fight, you use the jab. You know, you gotta use the jab. You work it there, and then you get those strong hits in. You know, you get the hook in on the golem, but you gotta work the jab. Very important to have strong boxing fundamentals. Speaking of fundamentals, this skeleton is trying to shoot me. This is outrageous. I will use a shield. They'll never expect it. The weirdest golem kill you ever saw? All I did was fight it with a sword. Surely people fight them with swords. Whatever. You know, here on this relatively quick attempt at beating the game, I'm glad to give you things you haven't seen before. I thought I was acting normal. Smithing table there. Literally do not care. It was exhilarating, though. When he hit me and it did like 4.5, 5.5 hearts, I was like, oh, this is serious business. And then I was also like, I guess on hard that would just be a one-shot. But you saying that there's like sneaky ways to avoid them hitting you, that makes sense. It makes sense that people would not want to just get killed. Alright, we have an arrow of slowness. We have not gotten a bow yet, which is underwhelming. We'll just go and pop this stray here. I think my sword's about to break. Yeah, did I run out of bread? Yes, we need to go and get our steaks. And I guess these frozen villages don't have any repositories of wheat. No tribute to speak of at all. Very sad. But, you know, we did get... yeah, that's right. I got 8 iron out of that, so... Now we can suit up and be much more ready for the next time we fight a golem. And, you know, punch it in the face repeatedly until it dies. Which I thought was what you meant. I thought that's what you meant. But you know me, I'm a literal guy. Who among us, after all, can forget the fabled moment when someone said, use the bow in the end, and on day 334, I shot an end crystal right in the face. So, creepers, gunpowder's fine, but I don't care in this world about it. Is that iron? And I want to forget that I was supposed to go and get my steaks. Got distracted talking. We'll go up here, because it could have been iron. I mean, it could have been. I got my big, bulky iron shoulder pads on. Nope, it looks like it was just a figment of my imagination. No iron to speak of at all. But we'll hop into this house and be able to grab our delicious steaks, and then the creeper, I thought he was going to be right there. Alright, so this village is fine, you know, we got a golem kill out of it, so that's pretty good. I could steal a furnace or two. Really no reason not to grab another one. That way the next time I stop... Oh, look, a zombie. Man, these bows are terrible. Alright, another spider. This is just what we needed. But as I was saying, you know, we need string to make a bow. I need 2 more strings, so I don't want to lay down for the night. We could get a bow drop. Okay, a triple skelly bro. We'll just get a little bit of distance and fight them individually. You know, a couple of arrows here and there is pretty underwhelming. I would like them to drop a nice, big, fresh bow instead of all of these fresh elbows upon me, but, you know, you get what you pay for sometimes. And if I can just pop another skeleton, or spider, rather, not a skeleton spider, although both at one time would be just fine with me. That was kind of a wonky sound. Didn't love it. It's alright, though. And in the daytime, it'll be somewhat easier to find spiders, right? Because the spiders don't disappear. I need more food, though. This place is not, you know, I've spent too long here. This is barely an excuse at vaguely going quickly at this point. Is that a village over there? It looks slightly lighter than the rest. I think it really could be. We're going to investigate that. Perhaps they have spiders. Wait, okay, so apparently on ice the boat goes hysterically quickly. This is, you know, I already knew that. I don't guess I ever appreciated And we're just going to Tokyo Drift right there. There's a miniature zombie running up at us. He will likely catch fire. Yes, but I saw some exposed iron, and that is where my heart is going to be. Going to die to that kid. Man, I do forget often how much damage the game actually does to you whenever I don't have my full gear. Alright, a couple more iron pieces, seems fine. And there is indeed another village here on the side of the rise, so we will visit it, see if we can get a little more material. Because I would like to have the sugarcane generated before the ice was generated as ice. And now, whenever the tick notices that there's no running water next to it anymore, that's why it'll break. Cool, very cool. So the ice happens after it knows that it's water, I think, just from witnessing that. And I think if we stand over here for much longer, we'll see those sugar canes break, because they wouldn't have that supporting matrix anymore. It would be smart to get a lantern. Is this? I'm like, no, this is stone. Just a big stone place. I was so excited. I thought it could be a block of iron, but I don't know if I've ever seen one of those just casually placed in a village, so. We're going to go into a different view so that I can see to walk, because I am the world's worst first-person walker. I'm sure there's not a competition for that, but in the event there is, you let me know about it. I want to do well. Oh, there's a little igloo thing over there. Let's go check that out after a bit of more looking around here. It could be nothing. Sometimes things are nothing. There was this one igloo once upon a time, and it was nothing. They had a redstone torch in it, but it was ultimately nothing. These people are stuck here because of the pumpkins, so I'm going to help them out. Also, I'm going to take this bed, so I can help them out. Another golem. All right, so how does one properly kill a golem? Like this? Nope. Not like that. Alright, we've got to get some distance. We've got to get a lot of distance. Alright. Just do this the normal way. The normal human fighting golem way. One more hit and we're toast, but I think we got him before then. We'll just keep our distance. Yeah, come on, get some. Oh no, he dropped little flowers. I'm a monster. But I guess he's made of iron. Anyway. You know, I don't feel good about that, but at least they're sporting fights, right? Also, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I think every single person in the world thinks I'm smarter than I am, which is good. You know, it's good to be overestimated. I thought it was fine. Maybe there was just stuff around me that he could get on to get vertical enough to hit me, and I just wasn't thinking about how close I was to other things. Yeah, you know, I think I should just only do it the way I'm doing it, where I fight them, and then eventually I'll get good enough at it where it won't matter that I don't understand how to do things right. Oh, they got little spotted hairs. Oh, they're so adorable. Adorable little hairs. Hello, little snow buns. Jumping around. Wait, I was trying to beat the game relatively quickly. I was getting distracted by fighting golems. Okay, so an igloo. There's a furnace and a redstone torch and a bed. And And underneath the bed, dirt. Ah! A secret compartment. Very interesting. Let's get our sword out. No telling what we'll find. What? What? Okay, so this is a zombie cleric, and this is a normal villager, and they have a cactus and a brewing stand. All right. All right. That's real different. But you can't... No, you're just bragging with the golden apple. You can't feed it to them. Yeah. Alright, well. Somebody said you could, but I guess there's more steps to do. Either that or I misunderstood again. Oh, the zombie dock achievement thing. That makes sense. They would give you the thing. You just have to find a way to feed them the apple, which probably have to knock down the bars or something. I don't know. I'm going to keep the apple. They don't deserve it. I'm going to make a bundle. I do deserve it. And we can start putting, you know, random stuff in there. Like the furnaces and the crafting tables and the diamonds. And we'll just leave them to their fate down here. Alright, very cool. Very cool indeed. And they've got it right beside this little cavern thing, which we are now going to go into in search of iron. Which we're now going to go into in search of iron. Should I make something first? Nah, we'll make it later. Oh yeah, you could totally see the bricks of their little project there. I should have made torches before I came down here. I'm acting like I don't know how to play the game. I don't want to go down there. Yep, just 2 more diamonds to go, exactly. And we'll find another village. And none of them, absolutely none of them, will have hay because, you know, that's how they roll. But, you know, this one will have a golem, so I guess we'll yeah, I'll just fight it again, like, who cares? I'm so sick of not doing stuff right. If I just hit the golem, then I'm doing it the right way. We just need to take 0 hits, and then it's a good clean golem kill. Oh, well, I didn't anticipate the terrain. I knew it was there, I just thought I had a couple more steps. Anyway, still a nice clean golem kill. 4 more blocks there, so now we can get another couple pieces of gear. Very nice. You know, finding the villages and killing the golems in glorious single combat is significantly quicker than mining for iron, depending on how lucky you are. Yes, we'll look around the village real quick, and then try to find our way back to an ocean for shipwrecks or something, because that is a good way to find more iron. Hopefully a treasure map for diamonds, or you know, ways to look at nether portals. Get some gold, because we'll want gold to trade. We don't have to have that, of course. Hey, leather boots, excellent. A saddle, which we will leave. Nobody cares about saddles. Another smithing thing. Have I already been in here? Yes. Fantastic. Alright, so this night some phantoms should pop out. Right. Am I out of food? Yes, I'm out of food. Okay. I need to get some breads. I need to, we need to find a village that's not a snow village. And make a bow, because I used my string. We're now down to 0 string again. But yeah, we'll just try to find a village where they have hay bales, where it's not snowy. But, of course, any village will be good, because we can go and kill the Iron Golem in, you know, glorious single combat, not any way that makes me look like a smart person. Certainly not that. Ice boating for the win. Oh, yes. Okay, so new plan. Instead of beating the game, we're just going to try to learn the physics such that we can zoom around this thing. Enderman! Alright, time to fight the Enderman. With a bunch of other creatures around. Not perfect, but I need to fight them, so we're gonna juggle them. Solid water does not hurt Endermen, so we've sorted that out. Did we get an eye? Yeah, or a pearl, rather. 1 pearl down, so we still need plenty more. But any Endermen need to be killed, obviously. There's a spider, which would be good, but all of these things that are not spiders make the spider double plus ungood, so we are just going to get into our boat and ride away gloriously, semi-gloriously. And then I bet once we get into the water, we won't be able to just jump on top of the ice again, and that will be very sad. You know, after the delightful, it seemed like elytra speed in the water, there's a ton of happy polar bears here. We're just going to try to make sure that they don't become unhappy with our presence. Do I have anything to eat? Apples. Apples are food. Polar bears might be made out of food, but it's hard to say. We'll just drop down here in search of treasure chests. We're not going to do the archaeology, but these structures very often have many chests within, and that's exactly the case here. I think the enemy is about to be upon me. Alright, we got our buried treasure map, and we got our wheat, and some coal that we don't really need. Excellent, excellent indeed. We're just going to zoom over here. No, we're going to zoom up into some ice. Treasure map is good enough. We don't really need to go with the rest of the stuff there. A creeper tried to murder us, but the water tempered the explosion somewhat. Did I leave my boat? Yes. This is a terrible tragedy, and I am the worst of men. I don't know. Hey, Sid. Yeah. This is exactly the same as trying to beat the game quickly. Moreover, I am, you know, doing things like staring at bears, forgetting my boat, that are, if not directly related to beating the game relatively quickly, at least tangentially related to it. You know, like, they're not wholly unrelated. After all, without forgetting my boat, would I be able to be on my pathway here, wherever here is? Maybe. Unimportant. But we'll just zoom on over here. Hopefully it won't be underwater. If it is, well, then, you know, sometimes things just aren't meant to be. Perhaps the real speed run will be, like, amount of time before I give up. And, you know, I don't have enough food to dig here, do I? No. Alright, so we just need to get these breads down, and then we will have slightly some food. Do I have a shovel? No. We will make a shovel. Now is a good time to make one. I hate everything. I just want to look at the map in both of my hands. This will make me feel like I know what I'm doing, even though I absolutely don't. Alright, so it should be like there, right? Right. I found it. I'm so good. Not an amazing grab. It's still pretty solid, you know. Potion of water breathing. We'll take it just because we're likely going to be encountering some issues here in a bit. We'll throw the carpets in there along with all of this stuff that we don't need. Arrows of slowness, literally who cares? Don't need the wool, I have a bed. Don't need the paper, I don't think ever again. Cobble, maybe. And now we have 6 foods. Let's just break this door and keep on going. By that I mean make another boat. But first, yes, so a brain cage. And some little bootses. And now we are ironclad. Alright. So, I mean, it's what, 40 minutes into the run. And we're doing great, guys. You know, we're doing awesome. But unironically, I feel like I have had faster runs, you know, playing hardcore, but it's all about the fundamentals. You should have seen it earlier. I learned to kill iron golems, but you should be aware that I'm lying. What is this? What is this? A mine shaft? I gotta check this out. This is weird. It could be a ship. It could be a shipwreck. Yeah, it's shipwreck. It's just got sand on top of it. Now I understand. The snow was throwing me. You know, it really fooled me. It was really blending in. Yep, and we will open these up, and there will be sand, and then right in here there will be a chest. I said right in here there will be a chest. I even thought it was true. Inside of this door Alright, well, it's definitely a boat. All I am proving is that I was right about it being a boat and wrong about me knowing where the chest was going to be. Is this the outside of the boat now? And this was the cabin? And then there will be a section right in here with a chest? Yes. Alright. Carrots, wheats, potatoes, it's all fine. There should still be a chest in this room. Thought. But I'm wrong. I can't figure out how the boat's oriented. I guess. I don't know. I thought I had it. Ow, that didn't work. Well, finding that boat. Hey, there's the chest. I found it. That was a lot of effort to go to get to the thing that I could have looked at immediately. Anyway, well, that let that be a lesson to me. Enderman! Glorious. We will fight him in single combat. No, you specifically. Yes, I am looking at you. I would prefer to fight you on land. Yes. And I'm out of food again. We will get back on the boat. I need to find a village that's not frozen. And that village is frozen. Alright. So, I need to find a place that's not permeated with snow, and from there, you know, look for food, because I need a lot of food, right? I can't just be going into the Nether without food. I know you're saying you can't get into the Nether at all. You don't know what you're doing. Well, you're right, but I can't be getting into the Nether without. Yeah, 2 out of 2 pearls, 1 per Enderman. And I know with looting, you get them, like, all the time. But without looting, it seems like that's good. Or am I deceiving everyone? RNG manipulation, most foul. Oh, that would be fun. I'm sure that I would just be, like, really, really awesome at deceiving people. As soon as I got away with it, I'd be so excited. I'd be like, do you want to know how I did it? Alright, so now we are slightly closer to being somewhere that has actual water again. Which is good, because we're almost out of food. No, that's right. I got this. I got the salmon. Alright, we found the water again. This is going to be incredibly useful on our journey towards sort of beating the game kind of quickly. We've got, you know, good assets. Enough iron to make more tools if they break in the Nether. So now all we need to do is get plenty of food and then affect Nether entry. Now, I only know a couple of ways to get into the Nether. One is to find a fully intact functioning Nether portal that somebody else already built for you. Surely that could happen, right? Barring that, you put obsidian into the little thing, into a ruined one, and that's kind of quick. But how does one get obsidian? Well, for that you need a diamond pickaxe, or to be smarter than I am. So we're probably going to go with the diamond pickaxe strategy. But I want a bunch of food first, and the best way to get a ton of food is to just run up on any village that doesn't have snow and fill up on hay. So that's what we're going to do. But thank you for the compliment on my mustache, Hayland. It's very nice of you to say. And if people don't like me on the internet, I always just think, you're so lucky you don't really know me. Because to me, ignoring people is the nicest thing I can do if I don't want to do what they ask. Because I don't ever want anybody to ask me for something. Ever. Ever. You know, so I'm not going to talk much more about it because I'll exhibit my true personality. But I hope you, my viewers, will note that I never ask you guys for stuff. And I don't want you to let people ask you for stuff either. Do what you want to do. And if people don't help you get those things, then do it anyway. Do It Anyway, the name of a great Ben Folds song. It's mainly about, like, overcoming your own perceived obstacles. I'm so bad at this game, but it doesn't matter. There's a pillager tower. I don't think we can use that to beat the game, so we're not gonna go. Here is a ruined nether portal, so if there's lava, we might be able to do something here. Yeah. There's not lava. We cannot do anything here. There's one little bit of lava. I don't think that's going to be enough. But we get 2 obsidian, golden apple. Actually, this... Yeah, we'll have boots for the piglin to not be mad at us. That's good. These shovels are going to break in no time, but we may as well carry them around, right? There's no reason not to. I need 1 more string to make a bow. Right? I think it's 3 string. Yes, it is. Torches, need to have torches, absolutely. Make some breads. So now we have like 8 iron that we don't need for stuff, which is actually really nice, because, well, we will need to make more tools when we're in the nether, potentially, so it'll be good to have those resources there. And... yeah, I just need a lot more food before we do nether entry, and also to be in a position to do it. So we've got 2 obsidian in our inventory now. That's good, but it's not enough, so... oh wait, no, I don't have that many iron. I have less because we have a bucket. And then we can, we'll grab this lava Hey, there's a... No, there was not another one. It was just right there. We'll grab this lava and then hopefully find somewhere where we can use it before too long. But we're just going to continue on alongside the water. And looking for Hero's Tribute to help us along the way. I don't really want to mess with pillagers, although I do despise them, as all honest men do despise pillagers. But we're just gonna ignore them this time because I don't think they have enough wheat to make it worth stealing. Got a chest here. Don't care about that stuff. Some wheat, you know, never goes amiss, though. A great appreciator of random wheat. Alright, how far are we from spawn? A couple thousand blocks. Can't see shipwrecks because it's night, but I think we should get phantoms on this night. This is day 2, so I don't actually know. Well, this will be a way to find out how many nights it takes. Oh, beautiful floating island and massive mountain. My favorite kind of thing. Will it have acacia trees like they normally do up at the top? It's glorious! Are there going to be waterfalls that fall down the sides as I approach? These are questions. Oh man, it's awesome. It's just the coolest. Maybe there'll be a village around, so I'll have an excuse to get closer. Maybe I'll just go up it anyway. That chunk is so big. There's a couple Endermen there, so we are going to go and have a fight because I do need Ender pearls. This is going to be really annoying though, because I'm going to have to deal with creepers on my way to meet the Endermen, who are already mainly gone. But we will just fight the creeper here in the water. And now, alright, I just need to look right at the Enderman, and then he'll notice that I'm eyeing him. Yeah, me. No, yeah, you in particular. I encourage you to come get some. Yes, whoop on over here, my pal. Well, too close to the river's edge there. It's like I know he hasn't given up. There he is. Boom! And 3 of 3 for Ender Pearl drops. Good stuff. This is almost the same as knowing what I'm doing. The important thing is, you know, that this trip, you know, it got us what we needed. Because we need, like, a lot of pearls. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to beat the game. I don't know why I'm still saying that as if it's ever going to happen. Heyo. Got a secret. It's probably just going to have a spawner on the inside and a chest with maybe some stuff. Yes, that's exactly what we get. Zombie spawner. Usually your burst to 3, so we'll just crack it here, and hey, we get string. Excellent. That'll be enough for another bundle. We get a golden apple, and then yeah, you know, to trade with the piglins, I need gold, right? And the only good way to get gold is to mine it or to go to a bastion. So I feel like it's just smarter for me, right, to get all the pearls from fighting Enderman. It'll probably be faster than me trying to find a bastion and do it. All I need, because then all I need to do is go to a fortress for a brief period of time. What was I doing? I had something that I wanted to do. I wanted to make a bow. I can't make a bow. I don't have sticks. Alright, and now we still have our 5 emeralds from that one treasure. So the next village we come to, we will either have a Fletcher there or make one. We'll need some flint. We also need a flint and steel to light the ender portal, so we'll just jot that down in our mind. All of these enemies are useless to us, but if we see any endermen, we are definitely going to drop off and have a fight with them. Lava Chicken, no, I have no mods at all. This is a random seed easy world that I spun up earlier today. I was just joking about the Ender Pearl being different. Because I'm not very good at the game, I was just making a tasteless joke. Oh, look how cool it is! Oh, that's beautiful. That is a really, really cool, strange formation. And now I arrive, for some reason, at a swamp. I don't know if they have villages inside of them. I do know that they are relatively dangerous to walk around, or they could feasibly be. Ah, there's a beautiful lava. Ah, it's a lava waterfall going down an icy slope. That's why you have that that white sort of line on the side of it. I couldn't figure out what it was, but it was snow being melted. Very cool. In the Nether, find a workforce. They spawn there. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. I remember seeing a ton of them there in the past. And I know you can also, like, engage in capitalism to get them, which wouldn't take too many emeralds. Like, I'm sure you could do it in just a bit, because clerics sell them. But the blazes, I believe the blazes are totally non-negotiable and must be dealt with. Of course, the other way to get gold that isn't bastions would be ocean monuments, but without a trident that's effective, I imagine that would have its own suite of problems. Lava waterfall, yeah. It's falling there delicately into the liquid water, and now the solid water next to it is no longer solid. If only there was a word for that. All right. I just need to find a lot of food. I left my boat again. Truly, I am among the most miserable of all men. Ah, man, now I gotta go get more wood. I'm the worst Minecraft player of all time. I'm sure if I actually watched a speedrun, I would just be annoyed. I'd be like, you can't even do that. Nobody can walk in a straight line holding one thought in their head for more than 3 seconds. This guy is cheating. You know, or something along those lines. Anyway, the inventory's totally clogged. I am miles away from ever finding a village that has any of the stuff I need, which is just hay bales. And at this point, it may make more sense for me to farm food the honest way by going around and fishing? Hitting stuff with a sword? Like, it sounds stupid when I say it out loud. Obviously, I need to go and find a bunch of hay bales at a village. That's the only practical way to get a lot of food. And then once I have the food, then we'll see about Nether entry, which I think, we're just going to try to find a bunch of diamonds. Which, well, ideally we would find some exposed cave biome looking thing. Alternately, we'll, see, I hate swimming without water breathing. But alternately, we could, try to dig under the water and get it. Like, it sounds like a bad idea. It sounds very stupid. Like a thing that a person could do, but that I can't do. I should clarify. Like a lot of the things people have as ideas, like fight the iron golem without getting hit yourself. I almost added that last time. I've only have I killed 3 golems now? Yeah, I've killed 3 iron golems. So we're getting better all the time. Getting better at the iron golem slaying all the time, and inexplicably no door here. This is so annoying. Okay, I am gonna die. There should have been a door there, I guess, because it generated... Here, there's not gonna be a door, and maybe I just don't understand anything anymore. But there we go, more emeralds, 1 more diamond. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna actually drown. Alright, there we go. We will get to the chest from this side, a more practical side. Alright, I still don't have 1 single piece of flint, which I will need. I need to start eating this trash food to make space for my other food that is delicious and good for me. I don't need bones for anything. I don't need sugarcane for anything. Leather, maybe another bundle would be called for. I'll dye this one. And we'll just mosey on down here. Get TNT and a bunch of food. And here's the door that I expected to find all along. Buried treasure map. Bunch of books. The books we might as well take. Almost dying all the way from that. Exactly. Yeah, we're so close to being able to rage quit inside of the Nether. It'll be great. After an hour and 5 minutes, we are 2/3 of the way to being able to enter the Nether. But if we merely follow the treasure map, alright, so we just gotta go north for a ways. Maybe we'll get like a 2 diamond out of this, and then we'll have like a spare diamond for like a nice diamond shovel, and whatever goes with that. And then all we have to do is find a village, buy a whole bunch of arrows, and then we can get on going. Alright, now we are making some headway, so perhaps it is in this beach over here. Looks like, hopefully, we won't have to go too much further for it. Hey, it's listing as being on land. That is a good feeling indeed. Doesn't mean it's true. The swamp looks lovely on the map. We're going to pick up the boat. Boat discipline, very important, of course. Alright, so we need the map in both hands. Because it's like you can't get it as lined up when you have it there. And I feel like this is like when you have your cursor and it's in the spot, that seems to my superstition to be a good area to dig. We'll see how that works out. Please be here somewhere. Yes, glorious. All right, and triple diamond, ton of iron. We're ready to go. $17 emeralds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Won't need that water breathing where we're going. Won't need these doors or this sand, I don't think. I can't imagine I'm gonna need TNT for anything. I'll hold on to it anyway. No, there's no point. Even assuming that it could be used for something, I won't use it. It'll just clog up my inventory. So we'll be smart and just leave it behind. There's no point in carrying stuff that I don't understand. Lapis, yeah, we're never going to enchant anything in this world. Get rid of that TNT as well, because it's useless. Alright, so now all we have to do is find more food. And then we're ready to go. Got 5 diamonds, that's enough for a sword and a pickaxe, but I think we'll probably not make the sword. Ah, yeah, blocks. Well, I could just get the blocks out of the nether, right? What could go wrong? Like, no, not bread. We need to be eating all this random trash so that we can have more bread supplies for later. We just need to find, like, one village that's in a non-snow biome, and then we should be set. I've never seen a village in the Dark Forest, so we're not going to bother there. Although, theoretically, it could have a woodland mansion. That isn't going to further our goals, right? Although it could have, like, a diamond block in it, and that would certainly further our goals some. All right. It's been 1,000 years since we've seen anything but this one specific mountain. Alright, so after the 3rd day, maybe now we'll get phantoms. Because... Alright. I thought you didn't get hungry when rowing a boat, but I guess I was wrong. trying to figure out what those lights are on this mountainside. I think it's just like 3 or 5 daisies in a row or something, or dandelions perhaps. But we've got a beautiful coral reef over here, and a beautiful ship to interact with. But like, I don't need any more shipwrecks, right? I don't. I've got enough iron to make, 5 or 6 or 7 iron tools. Enderman! Almost forgot to have my shield on. That would have been worse than embarrassing. Bad. And we're going to get him whooping on over here. And we don't get an eye that time. Well, good luck cannot last forever. And we're just going to zoom away from there, because there are no more Endermen, and those are the only enemies that I have interest in killing. This turtle is just turtling around. He is in the Club of Turtles. Hey, portal! And there's a lush cave under here, which normally I'd be like, hey, we'd go down there and maybe find diamonds, but we already have diamonds. And that reminds me, we should be getting obsidian. Golden legs of mending? Yeah, maybe. Don't mind if I do. So we should go ahead and mine this obsidian. It's gonna take like ages, isn't it? It takes like years. Because I know with like efficiency 5, it's quite swift. But we'll just sit here in the delicate light of the forest fire and see how long it takes to mine obsidian. Oh my goodness. This is a while, isn't it? 1 Mississippi. Not for the first time. I wonder what people with a different geography use to subdivide the seconds. I doubt that, say, the Brazilians say 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Point of fact, I don't even know if people in, like, Alaska do it. It might just be, like, a southern localization thing. Because I, of course, am from the American South, where everybody talks just like me. And that is a way that we count. If you cheated at tag as a child, sometimes somebody would contemptuously say to you for your fast counting, you didn't count Mississippi, and everybody would know that that meant that essentially you didn't respect any of the conventions of the era. It was a very damning accusation to be made. There was no way to defend yourself because people would have remembered if you had said Mississippi. And that's just, some of the high stakes of childhood that I remember. As I talk about that, you barely notice that it was taking as much as 10 Mississippis in order to crack these obsidian, and that's misdirection right there. That's like when the magic trick needs time to set up, so they tell you jokes, and you just think that they're being funny, but they're tricking you. That's what it's all about. They don't actually know magic. I mean, some of them do. Obviously, some people are genuinely wizards. I have seen them cast fireballs. Alright, so we got our 10 obsidian there, which is excellent. That'll be enough for a portal out. So now all we need is a portal in. Because, we're just going to go and look for a fortress, get our rods and bounce, if possible. We're only going to mess around with the bastion if we find a bastion first. And we'll just come out to a nice place like this. Hey, a nice little Badlands and everything. And see if we can get some phantoms. Maybe it's on day 4. But we'll want the phantom membranes anyway. Although, whenever we get out of the nether, we could definitely get the phantoms then, I suppose. But we will just go here in the desert, where Endermen will not be struck by the punishing rays of water from the sky. Water from the sky, we should have a name for that. We're going to get back to you on it. The portal out could be the same if I don't get lost. Yes. What a helpful sentence to say, if I don't get lost. Well, you know, I know how to make the lodestone thing. However, I do not know how to make a lodestone. I found one in a bastion. And then I attuned... Well, that could have went worse. A camel is just cameling around. Hello, Mr. Camel. Would you like a little carrot? After giving him a carrot, the camel is my best friend. We will move relatively quickly towards the end of the game from here. It will inspire all. Okay. I think the camel is done with this inspirational trek, so we're gonna have to do it on our own. But we'll never forget the inspiring way that the camel moved us around for a little while. But now we are getting to our final success in the overworld. There won't be too much more to do here. We'll just find another ruined portal and avail ourselves of that, because this is going to be enough for several dozens of breads, which should be enough, you know, to live or die on. There's another village over there. Very nice, very stylish. Phantom swoops, there we go. Oh, he didn't want me to hit him with a sword. I mean, I guess I have arrows. And as I do it, a spider just runs right into my face. Fantastic. You know, this is a good area for phantoms to be swarming, as there is a golem who does not know that I have previously trucked some of his brethren. We just need to avoid accidentally in the golem right here. I say as I take a shot that absolutely could have accidentally him. The golem killed him, so no drop. Either that or no drop, so no drop. Lodestone needs a netherite bar? Man, I didn't know how cool it was to find one then. I would not be making one, that's for certain. You know, we'll try to get the Phantom Membrane some other time. I'm sure there will be many more phantoms when we come out of the Nether. All right, so I need one more flint to make a table to make one of these villagers into a Fletcher, unless one exists already. Hey, a whole bunch of bread. Why couldn't you have had stuff like this in the other villages? And I thank him by exploding the wall of his home. And, you know, sorry, bro. Even more breads. I think this fellow just walked out through his window. Alright, I just need... None of these dudes are Fletchers, are they? No. I just need to make a table. There should be gravel, like, everywhere in a river, unless this is a special I'm a dumb desert river and there's no gravel. There's some gravel over there. There's some gravel over there. just gonna eat like all of these potatoes in a row. That's a thing people do. We're gonna leave that drowned alone there. That's a thing people do. Yes, you. Put upon a hat. No, you're not a... This guy already has a job. Gah. You know, it's hard to tell. This guy... Look, that's not my fault. You shouldn't have been walking there. Alright. He's forgiven me already. Alright. So we got 3 stacks of arrows. And I have thrown my emeralds onto the ground. This is both good and, obviously, terribly bad. So with that in mind, we just need to make a flint and steel. Not like that. Alright, so we just need to find a ruined nether portal anywhere, and then we'll make another portal there, and then we'll get to it. We'll also, since we're, by a desert, we'll look around and see if there's a desert temple to go to, mayhaps. Did I leave my boat somewhere? Yes. Do I have enough wood to make another one? No. Truly the most miserable of men. Let's just go until I can find trees in a desert. Alright, fortunately they're right over here. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll adventure across that way, look for another portal. No, we'll go that way. Look for another portal, and then before too long it'll be night again, and then we'll have a desert to look for Endermen at night. That should be good. We'll also have plenty of arrows for dealing with all the mobs that I can't deal with without bows and arrows, like creepers and creepers. I hate everything. Alright. Now, for the 1000th time, I throw a bunch of stuff on the ground because I'm bad, attempting to make a boat, which I will leave behind in 3 or 4 minutes. If that. And a crafting table, which I will abandon already. Literally unplayable. God, I hope somebody watches me and tries to learn something about this game. They will feel so good about themselves immediately. We're like, well, that guy plays all the time, and look at all the things I'm figuring out. Oh, you know, you're right. You're right. I think if anybody's trying to learn from watching me, you're significantly hamstringing yourself. But if you want to watch a guy not beat the game, well, you came to the right place. I'm thinking the Ender Dragon fight will be the same difficulty, but it might even be harder as on hardcore. Because I won't have the levels of protection. But maybe it'll be a wash, and the native easy difficulty will make it an easier fight than on hardcore with perfect armor and stuff. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. So you kind of want to see me play Terraria? Well, you know, it is one of my friend's favorite games. I do own it, and I have wanted to play it. So maybe we'll do that. All right, what's up with this tower? Is this a cleric tower? Because it's quite towering, isn't it? Nope, just got a nice chest in it. Yep, no, it's just a desert tower. Hey, and we've got a lava pool. All right, so you're about to witness me not doing this right. And then we can all laugh. Alright, so bottom wants to be obsidian. We can fill it in afterwards. So you would go like... So you would want an internal space. So the bottom can be right there. And then a corner there and a corner here. Now, why not sand? So that I can tell where the corners are. And then we'll, you would go like this, right? And then, yeah, so that would be 3 tall, which would need to be... I'm already out of stone. Just trying to conceptualize this, and I'm running out of everything. Alright, so... No, because that would need to be more lava, because you need the internal space there. So lava, 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 lava on the top, lava on the side. And you would just need to do this in a way that somehow wasn't dangerous to you. And then you just do a little jumpy one right here to get it on top. Nope, that didn't work. We'll need to get a little more space here. Alright, and then like that. And then we would just like pour water all over it, and it'll either work or definitely not, right? Alright, so it doesn't work at all. It doesn't work at all. Got it. Alright, that's not how it's done. That doesn't work. It doesn't work, not even one little bit. I don't know why I thought it was gonna work. I don't know why. Don't know why I thought it was gonna work. It worked for the ones on the very top, and none of the other ones. Smart. Well, you know, I'll just mine the obsidian. I should have just mined the obsidian in the first place. Since I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. You know, lava source gets hit by water, becomes obsidian, I thought, but no. Clearly I was wrong. Good news, there's still some lava left in the lava pool. Probably from those earlier ones that didn't work. Maybe we'll just throw some water on it. Alright, so I continue to not know how it works. Hey, I got another one! I still don't know how this works. It could not be any more clear that I don't know what I'm doing. Somehow that functioned a little bit. Don't know how. Now it's ruining everything again. Great. And it ate up the water source. That camel is in grave danger. Please, sir, you have so much to live for. Alright, so real quick before we go in. Just need to do something. Find a chest? Yeah, find a chest. You know, we can use that one. That'll be a good chest. What to even keep here? There's just stuff I didn't want to throw on the ground, I guess. Yeah, we're going to be clogged of stuff the whole time in the Nether. It's going to be super annoying. We'll get over it eventually, I suppose. Alright, so we have enough wood to make a crafting table and some sticks. And, you know, enough iron. Enough iron to make things. We've got everything we need. Plenty of foods. Got zombies hitting me while I'm talking to myself, and that means it's time to leave. No, not yet. I need to put on my piglin boots. Alright. Into the nether. Natasha, you said my portal try was close. It's so nice of you to lie to me. You didn't have to do that. That's sweet. You know, that's really kind. I can tell you had to pretend pretty hard to write that down on the internet to me. Alright, what do we got here? We are in a soul sand biome next to a bone thing. We are up pretty high. So this is negative 515, 140, and we are never coming back here ever. Alright, all we need to do is find a fortress. And not die while we're going. That means a third-person view is 1,000,000% called for. That sort of looks suspicious, but I think it's not. I think it's just dark-ish. Alright, we're going to run this way. Oh boy. And that's why you do a third-person view. We're clearly up too high. I don't need to be using my diamond pickaxe for this. Because if it breaks, I can't make another one, and if the iron one does, then I can. But really, we could just go in, like, any direction for a while, and we should expect to see either a bastion or a fortress. And because we don't have to know where we are, we'll be fine. We have plenty of materials. Alright. Can I drop down here? Yes. I didn't bring a boat. You know, I really could have used a boat right here. Alright, and I really need to not forget this crafting table, because I don't have a lot of wood. The zombified piglin is just chilling, doing his thing. You know, they're not interested in you unless you make what I call a mistake. We're just going to boat down here. There's a ghast gasting around somewhere, so we just want to make sure that we're not going to, you know, get popped by that. Little red forest. We need a blue one for ender pearls. Now we'll have to deal with the hogs running through here. Maybe it makes more sense to have the mending pants on. It probably makes more sense. We lose 2 rather than 1 armor, though. It'll probably be fine. I'll readjust if it seems too sketchy. I just, it seems that avoiding piglin contact in the first place is worth slightly lower defense numbers. Alright, well that could have went better. I thought that was a fortress. I thought it so much. It wasn't. It wasn't. But I just saw a little dark-ish pillar-looking thing, and now I have no idea if we're closer or further away from where we dropped down here, and that's the beauty of the Nether. A true hell of walking in circles. The freshest kind of hell there is. The important thing, I think, of this whole run is that I learned how to kill golems. I just have to do it without getting hit one time in hardcore. I think one hit in hard will probably kill you, but I know now, like, how they operate, you know, the speed of their movement and so on, unless you're on ice, and then I don't. So that'll be a good takeaway. Yeah, that's what I thought. Little Hoglin runt. I'm actually a little apprehensive about shooting it this many times, because I thought the zombie piglin would do what it did right there and walk in front of me all of a sudden. Yeah, I gotta stop that. This is a sketchy area just because of how many zombie piglin are around. So now am I killing golems in hardcore? I mean, if I need the iron early on, maybe. I imagine what I'll probably do is just die. Look, killing a golem is a fair fight. You guys talk about, like, keeping them in little prisons, and that's not sporting. That's not sporting at all. I mean, let's not forget that every golem that I had a fight with in this world definitely could have won that fight, because I'm not very good, and they're a lot stronger than I am. It's like, killing a golem doesn't make you a monster. Having an iron farm, I mean, it raises the eyebrows, doesn't it? I think if I tried to kill a golem in hardcore, I would probably just die, though. I bet there would be enough of a little one-frame window of a mistake for me to just kick the bucket all the way down. Yeah, I mean, I tried to do the high ground pillar. You remember, it didn't work. I'm sure if I did it in hardcore, then I would die. It's over, Anakin. I have the Iron Golem. Just a little bit of stop, drop, and roll action. Man, fire hurts so much! That's like half of my whole hit points. That's probably going to be the thing that gets me. So I'm used to Prot 16 keeping me from taking damage from fire. Nope, that's just a weird pillar thing. No, Is that a fortress? Please let it be a fortress. God, let it be a fortress. I'm already so bored. I'm just so bored already. Like, if the game doesn't literally tell me how to get to one of these things somehow, I can't imagine how this would ever be fun. It's one thing if you can see, but it's like I can't even see. I think it's actually a bastion. It could just be a wall. I'm gonna go that way anyway. Except I'm not, because I'm gonna keep on getting jumped by these idiot miniature hogs. Who take like 18 hits to kill. Bastion, yeah, man, that sucks. I really wanted it to be a fortress so I could leave after. Well, you know, maybe I'll just die instead. That'll be fine. Yep, definitely a bastion. Iron pick broke. But that is why you don't use the diamond one in these tunnels, because they, the diamonds don't come easy in the Nether. Neither does iron, but I've got enough iron for more. And this is almost like getting there. Yeah, I routed pretty close. Could have been worse. This will let us do our starting Assassin's Creed moves. Alright, so it's one of those weird, weird ones. So all the gold's over there, and then most of the pigs will be on the inside. Of course, they do have, like, good chests on the inside with good gear, so we'll want to, yeah, we won't want to just go over there and rob that part, although we do want to go over there and rob that part. It's not the only objective. Boom! We have returned to the Cinder. They're probably going to be really mad that I'm here, but hopefully they won't be able to do anything about it. Hey, here's my stuff. I hear a ghast crying around, but... Alright, so there's where all the... There's where all the piglin are. It's got its little tusks as if it is the statue of a pig. Give me the gold. All right, there we go. So we're gonna crack this bastion and get a ton of gold. Just so much gold. Alright, so that is 14 blocks? 14? Okay. We see Overall Man there. We're going to shoot him over into the lava. And you thought your day at work was bad. If you shoot them while they're at the edge, they often fall all the way down, which is good. But of course, you have to remember, it could happen to you too. They are really grunting a storm and admiring an item. Oh, it must have been from one of the bodies of one of their friends. They are that way. They love to acquire what their friends used to own. That piglin brute fell pretty far. All right, is there anyone behind us? That guy could drop down potentially, so we just need to be wary. But back up a little bit. MLG dodge, MLG shot. How are these not hitting him? I'm aiming in his general direction, am I not? Why don't I just do this at ultra long ranges while I'm in the middle of a bastion? A dangerous place. Smart. Good question, glad you asked it. Hey, there's another gold piece over there. Aw, look at him. He fell all the way down. That's sad. Alright, so last time there was some kind of internal and external staircase that sort of like led in to the weirdness of the bastion proper. But if we go further in, we just want to do it gingerly, because there are still quite a lot of piglin. We didn't do very good Assassin's Creeding our way in this time. Alright, for all of that, we got down to the second level over here. This dude is just sitting on, like, the most precarious outside block. He must have spawned there. Speaking of precarious blocks, let's go ahead and fill that in. Alright, now that's taken care of. I think this is going to be that staircase we were looking for. No, it's not. It is merely going to be an area where 3 of them were hanging out anyway. That's right, this is the secondary zone anyway. Alright, I think... You know, at this point I would just leave if I could, but I'm just as... Oh, almost died. I'm just as stuck inside the bastion as all the piglin are. So I'll do what I always do when I'm confused and annoyed. We'll just go down. We'll just dig. We'll probably find some internal space, and if not, we'll find lava. Say it's terrifying you would have died to the lava already? Well, you know, it's surprising that I haven't. Normally that is the kind of thing that would get me. Alright, so we're here at 47 now, and after going down a little bit... Alright, so we're about to be in, like, the center. Oh, right, the pickaxe. The pickaxe broke again. Naturally! Are you impressed with how casually I did that? I am too. Alright, now we're in the internal space, which means danger. Because we have not Assassin's Creeded this at all. So there could be as many as 7 or even 8 piglin inside. Maybe more. Alright, good news. We have found none. None is a number 2. Alright, so these lanterns are placed here specifically to troll you and make you believe that you found something. Oh, okay. That's bad. I don't, Oh, yeah, there you go. I couldn't figure out where I needed to go from there. I knew I had just a really limited, space, so, well. Oh, well, day 6, easy core challenge failed. Obviously, I'm not playing any more of this. You know, that was a fine attempt. I don't know how I'm ever gonna beat the game. You know, I'm shocked that it ever happened on hardcore, but I don't know how I could ever do it in this game mode. It doesn't, I don't know. Because in a way, I'm way more, like, contemptuous of my life in this mode than I would be in hardcore, and that's why I can't do it. But anyway, that was, you know, it can be classified as an attempt. We're gonna go into cheat mode. No? Yeah. Just because I wanted to fly around a bit. You can see my skull in the sky. You know, we'll, 'cause there were some interesting formations to look at. Yeah. Like, to me, that seems worse than starting over again, because at least when you start over, you get all the grandeur and the beauty, right? Otherwise, what, I would just start there and then have to find iron again and have that bastion where, you know, where nothing was in it anymore? I should have just left the bastion when I got the gold. I didn't need anything else. That was a flawed choice, but you know, it was fun. So here we are at the spawn. It was a cool little world. It had a lot of potential. You know, there were you had an ocean right next to you, which is great. There was a shipwreck just like right over there, which I caught on too quick. There's another shipwreck there, which I did not notice. There's a ruined nether portal there. Yeah, I mean, like, if I was a competent player, I think this world would have been a very solid start. But of course, I don't know what I'm doing, and it was still fun. It would have not been fun if I had tried to get back into that portal and keep on playing. But I think, yeah, oh my god, it's gorgeous! Because these are the floating islands from earlier, and I knew that I wanted to come back here. Oh, there's a pillager tower right there, just totally hidden away in the shadow of this. Interesting. But yes, here we are at the plains at 203 in the sky. And it's a nice little world. You know, it was fun. And I am indeed cursed to never beat the game on easy. I mean, I've only beat it one time ever, so. And I think, really, if I only beat it on hardcore, that's even cooler. I think it's way better, you know, to play this way. But this is, yeah, just beautiful. You have this out of nowhere waterfall that goes all the way down there. The pillager is just like waylaying in the, so, yeah, this is just beautiful. Oh yeah, look at them. They're all up there providing fire support. It would be a bad time if you didn't know they were up there. But just a gorgeous little formation there. There's actually a lot of really cool biome splits happening like right here. I think this plains going like right in the middle of the swamps is really like beautiful. Oh, this would have been the sickest world. Because if I would have known that this village was here, right? You know, you go here, you've got your swamp. You've got a village with a huge cavern underneath. More shipwrecks. Yeah, this is a cool place. This beautiful little lagoon here with a little half moon. You could have built a house on like a suspension bridge. But anyway, a beautiful place. A great seed. Let's 713-256-746-1064010640388. There you go. There's the seat number for this pretty world, if anybody ever wants to go in and look around or whatever, and also just for me, for memory's sake. But alright, good stuff. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Probably gonna stream more here in a bit, but probably not gonna try this again today. Maybe in another month. Maybe in another month I'll try to beat the game on easy. But I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll install Terraria and see about that. I'll see. You know, the day is full of possibilities. But you know, I'm not like upset. I didn't think I was gonna win. I actually got a little further than I thought. It is funny that I died by getting burned from lava. You know, when I got to the Nether, I should have done piglin trades with gold, and I should have gotten fire protection potions, and then I would have been able to guzzle one there. It would have just been, you know, like, I know to do that. I know, like, for my own hardcore stuff in the Nether, that's always what I do. I always have a fire prop potion, so, you know, I dug up into a lava gust. You know, you get what you deserve, right? And then I sort of stood still. I couldn't react. I didn't want to jump off because I knew that it was right there. You know, there's nothing really to be done. But I will see you guys, and may all of your Minecraft adventures be more successful than my own. Au revoir.